What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, I finally made some time to go see Jordan Peele's new film called Nope. Now, you guys, I love what Jordan Peele has done with this genre. He has really put his fingerprints on it, creating these very unique and different stories from the Black perspective. I'm a huge horror fan, you guys. When I see a Black creator, a Black writer and director like Jordan Peele come into the genre I love so much, that's been predominantly dominated by, white people, it is such a reassuring feeling that maybe one day I can make the horror film that I want to make, you guys, because I do have a Friday the 13th film I have in my head that I really, really want to put from page to screen, you guys. I'm so excited. I just cannot wait to sit down and actually really write this script. But Jordan Peele, so far, his filmography has been very impressive, you guys. With Get Out and Us, and then now, and with Nope, you guys, I absolutely loved and adored this movie, you guys. It was so engaging, so entertaining. Look, I'm just gonna give you guys my brief, honest thoughts and opinions on it, because like I said, I'm not a film critic. I don't sit there and analyze every detail and be like, oh, well, this and that and this. I just went in as a fan of Jordan Peele and of the genre, you guys. So did I enjoy Nope? And where would I rank Nope out of Jordan Peele's filmography, you guys, which we'll talk about by the end of this video, where I put it. So, like I said, did I enjoy it? Absolutely. It was freaking terrifying. Some of the scenes really had me feel really uncomfortable. I really enjoyed the story, the UFO aspect of it all, the performances from Daniel Kaluuya to Keke Palmer, you guys, the guy who works at Fry's Electronics, the guy, I forgot his name. He was in the original Crow film. He was the cinematographer they hired in order to catch this freaking UFO, on footage, on film, because ultimately that was the whole gist of the film. They were trying to get this UFO on footage. They wanted to reveal it, you know what I mean? Make sure that, we're not crazy. My dad didn't die randomly, shit like that, which was crazy, because at the beginning of this movie, like I said, it was on jump, like OJ's dad dies because the ship spit it out whatever kind of axis that it couldn't digest, and it was like, got killed by like a quarter or some shit. And, OJ, Daniel Kaluuya's character, kept that because he really wanted to find out what was going on, in this damn town. But it was crazy. It was crazy. Even the side story of, I forgot his name, the guy, Glenn from The Walking Dead, Steven Yeun? I forgot his name. Even his storyline of him being a child on a TV show in front of a live audience that goes terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. The whole Gordy storyline of that chimp going crazy and snapping and killing people on set and bashing their brains in and eating them. And the reveal of the movie of, so you remember in the trailer, you see that woman get up out of the wheelchair and she's like kind of, deformed or whatever. That was one of his castmates on the show. She survived the attack from the chimp. And she had the shirt that what she used to look like. I was just like, oh shit. So when things started unraveling, I was like, what is going on? What the shit? I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Even the storyline of him feeding the people sacrificing the horses to, the UFO, and how that goes terribly wrong. And he's like, oh shit, UFO comes over there and just sucks everybody up. And that was a scene where I felt incredibly uncomfortable because I hate tight spaces. The whole claustrophobic feel, you guys, it really got underneath my skin. So I was like, oh God, press fast forward. It was terrifying. It was unnerving. But damn, way to go, Jordan Peele. You got me to feel uncomfortable. And that's hard. That's very hard. Or even the scene I really liked it. I was low-key kind of like, oh shit, what's going to happen? Was the prank they played on OJ. Right? It was Steven's kids, Glenn from The Walking Dead. They played a prank on OJ. They were in his barn or whatever. And, they turned on the lights randomly. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Let me go out there. And he thinks it's like the aliens, the UFOs. All of a sudden, he turns it off and he walks back and these like these little figures start to show up and like they're like dressed as aliens, these creepy alien designs. And he's like, no. And I was just like, oh shit, they started coming out and walking weird. I was like, you better get your black ass out of there. That whole sequence was freaking terrifying, but well effective. It was so good. But it turned out to be a prank, you guys. The one thing ultimately I would have loved to have seen, I would have loved to have seen the actual UFO or alien in physical form, because we didn't get to see it. By the end of this movie, it was so crazy because the UFO ship kind of like unrevealed itself, and it was like a big ass butterfly or whatever, made out of this weird, this weird texture. It looked like toilet paper. But I was like, what the hell? I thought this thing was like, made out of vibranium. That's what it looked like, flying through the air to living in this cloud. It was freaking bonkers. It was crazy, you guys. But like I said, I ultimately really enjoyed this movie. I had a good time. I thought the soundtrack, the score was absolutely phenomenal. It was really engaging. The cinematography, the dialogue, Keke Palmer's performance was absolutely extraordinary. She was really good in this movie, you guys. Really good. she when she had to be very comedic for that comedic relief, she was great. I loved her relationship with OJ, her older brother. That was really good. This film was just ultimately just really engaging for me, you guys. Really engaging. A lot of people had problems with it, there were a lot of plot holes and stuff like that. And, I wasn't digging the side stories because it was distracting from the main story. I was just like, yo, man, this is what artists do. They're artistic visionaries. You know what I mean? There's always a story. There's always a story within the story. You can't look at a painting and be like, oh, that's one story. No, there's always a story in a story, you guys. Think about that. Damn, I just came up with something deep. But yeah, like I said, you guys, ultimately, I really enjoyed Jordan Peele's Nope. It's up there. It's up there in the ranking, you guys. I would put it, I'd go number 3, Us, number 2, Nope, number 1, Get Out. That would be my ranking so far in Jordan Peele's filmography, you guys. His filmography is really impressive. Like, I am really impressed. It's like Ryan Coogler impressive. With Creed, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, and we got Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming out. It's really impressive, you guys. I can't wait. Ooh, well, we need Jordan Peele, more Jordan Peele horror or sci-fi. We absolutely need more of that, and I'm totally down. He's still producing, I believe, The People Under the Stairs, which I can't wait for, you guys, because if you know me, that's one of my all-time favorite horror films. Wes Craven, that original, so good. I don't know how they're going to top it, but if Jordan Peele's involved, I'm there to support it 110%. Well, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about Jordan Peele's new film called Nope. Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Where would you rank it out of Get Out and Us? Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.